Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another glorious episode of our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mini Let's Play. We're entering episode 91, quite wild to think about. I hope you all have been enjoying the show thus far, and today we're going to pick up not where we left off last session, because where we left off last session was with a degree of completion, at least of a section of planning. There's a lot going on, actually, and not going to prolong the introduction. Just want to mention, as always, folks, as we travel through the clouds, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of. It really is a game changer, so to speak. So do let me know your thoughts. And again, I do read through all the comments as well. Now, I should mention as well, in case I believe I mentioned it before, but it's worth another mention. If you aren't already in our Discord, make sure you check out the Discord link in the description as well. We have a dedicated channel for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, which we'll probably use for more city builders, because I'll be honest, I love city builders. This one right now has completely captured me, but just thought I'd mention that. So check out our Discord as well if you'd like to hang out and chill and chat with others who are also playing this game. And of course, like countless other strategy and city building and sim games as well. But let's get to work, folks. So last session, again, just a quick reminder, we got all this laid out. And some of you pointed out rightfully that I actually don't need this bridge. So, you know, we're actually going to, perhaps I lied a little bit. We're going to make an adjustment over here because what I can do is I can build that crossing over here like I've got up there. So we can get rid of this bridge and we can make this into a crossing. And I can probably get rid of this road as well. I know. It's frustrating to see something get undone and redone, but necessary, I would say. So we've got you, and we wanted to have the road crossing over here, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Let's go ahead and get rid of you and you. Okay, cool. The issue was, as many of you pointed out, that you can't see that people can walk it until it's done being built. So if I go ahead and make the forklift road crossing, and I do this, oh, it's so nice that they auto-snap. If we go ahead and do that, we get the road in, and we... Oh, come on, game. Don't make me have to overthink this section. Road crossing. A little bit higher, perhaps. We'll do the trick. Like so. Okay. There we go. And let's connect you as well. Flatten that out. Excellent. How bad is this slope? Oh, it's not too bad. It's a small hill. Think, you know, San Fran. It's not too bad. It's bad enough. Let's go ahead and just... There we go. So much better. So much better. Beautiful. A little bumpy now instead of just a horrible mess. So that should, once this is done being built, and we could test it, if necessary, it'll allow people to walk through. In fact, you know what? Just for our peace of mind, or I should say my peace of mind, let's go ahead, we'll build it, and we'll see it. But today's session is not going to be about up there. Today's session is going to be about getting our construction offices actually working down over here. We need to make sure that we start seeing some progress down at VRA, because otherwise we're going to have a lot of trouble. And also work getting done up over here. We are very soon going to need a lot more workers in this region, and I need to do something about that. I need to get another construction office down, potentially. This one's going to do well to pick up over here, but, you know, honestly... Apart from steel, we're pretty topped up over here, so hopefully the steel starts to flow through a little bit faster, because that's going to start being a bit of a problem otherwise. Where's our ship right now? Up over here. What are you doing up over here? Wow, so you've already dropped off your steel, and that steel has already been used? No way. Well, I mean, hey, I guess we are doing some pretty major construction projects, so it makes sense, but wow, that is wild. That is wild. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and hit play. We want to make sure our trolley buses are working as well, now that both stations and the depot are done and the power connection is in as well. So let's finally get that going. Let's go ahead and make our roads one-ways like was the original plan. I'm so excited. We're finally going to see this infrastructure come to life as was intended. So I'm really pumped for that. Let's go ahead and double check 7.2 million. Check our population, 12K, so population's looking good again. 259 unemployed, so a little bit higher than it used to be, as kind of makes sense. And 178 21 plus living with their family. Bit of a problem. With that said, let's go ahead, hit play, and there's a couple things I need to take care of. So first of all, this office over here, this rail construction office, currently only has, if I'm not mistaken, one bus coming through. Okay, I could have just scrolled. Still getting used to the new features with this update. Yeah, it only has the one IKR 260 going back and forth, not bringing enough workers here. So let's go ahead and, yes, get another one. Oh, nice. They've got a launch button here now. Man. Okay, we're going to actually play around with a new line system for the first time. So we've got the bus here, right? The IKR 260. Now, how do I... This is set up properly. Goes to the Brixtonia bus stop, goes to the waypoint, goes to the... Okay, cool. This is all good. So if I want to add copy schedule to another vehicle, fine. Let's go ahead and buy a new IKR. Which one was it? The 260. Right. It's faster and more passengers. It's the balance of passengers and speed, right? So the IKR 260. And when we select you, we can either say set line, amazing, or we can add stops to it. If I say set lines, then where is my Brixtonia? Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's go to view line details. We're going to rename this line to the Brixtonia train yard. No, it's not a train yard. Track builder. Track construction. There we go. Brixtonia to track construction. Save that. Line have unsaved. Okay, so save that. Okay, there we go. And now over here, yes, look at that. Okay, so cool. Now what I can do is, I've got my vehicle. I can say set line, and I can say Brixtonia track construction. Boom, done, beautiful. Start, go, my lovely. Oh, it's such a nice change. That is such a nice change. And we can go in and we can rename all the important ones as they become relevant to rename, and the new ones that we make, of course, because we've got 5 pages worth of lines. I'm not gonna name them all. Some of these are probably overlaps as well, if I'm completely honest. Some of these probably have, they're probably overlaps because I don't know if the game knew to look at all the previous lines and compile them together or what, but we'll keep an eye on that. Now, what's going on over here? Are our trains moving? Are they stuck? I have been given some suggestions about how to repair this, and I don't necessarily want to deal with that right now, but I will if I have to. Stuck over here? You should be able to transfer over. No, you are stuck over there. We have a crossing here, though. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, cool. So I see what's going on. So that's stuck over there, which is preventing these guys from exiting. Let's go ahead and send you back to the Veterinkagrad warehouse. And that should sort us out. That should sort us out. Let's see. We're gonna get going, and I believe we have the free spot over here that you'll use to go. Because yeah, this is causing issues for the whole line, really. For the whole line, and that'll be a big problem. Steel is capped up, but that's because no train is coming through to pick it up right now. There we go. Off you go. In you go. Well, in you go first. Who gets here first? How come they both released? They shouldn't have both released, surely, unless this one's about to leave. Okay, which it is. No, see? That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. Because now you're going to come here, then you're going to come here. Well, are you going to be allowed to come here? Let's see, let's find out. Seems to be the case, but now this train is stuck here until this gets all cleared out. Road crane. Because this block is full, so it's not going to go through. Fair enough. But okay, let's see. If you're going to pick up boards and leave, then I'm fine with that. Did you pick up boards? Yes, it did. We can see them right back there. So now you're going to leave. Sorry, I'm just trying to be thorough with this as much as possible. Okay, so gravel and boards are going to come back down south. That means construction can continue. I do wonder if I should put the... oh no, here's our second train. Now, who gets priority here? Who gets priority here? Okay, good. You do. Excellent. So now you're going to come through. You're going to wait. All right. Looks good. And hopefully the mechanical components get released. And once the mechanical components get released, this train should be able to come through. Because again, this whole section is one block right now. This whole section is one block. And I guess I could add another break over here so that at least trains can come up to the aggregate storage. But that was causing issues way back when. And I don't know if I want to experiment with that. All right, cool. We're good. We're goodish. We're goodish. That's the way to put it. Now, how's the construction on the bridges going, actually? It's going. It's going. Slowly but surely. I might need to just pay for it. In the construction here, we're seeing some decent progress, but here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. This glorious nation shall mobilize the entirety of its workforce for the future of the nation. Right? We don't mobilize armies here. We mobilize construction forces. So all the old construction offices, as much as I'd like to build a stadium and things like that, this is a priority right now. So let's go ahead and get to work. Just at least on this one building, so we can get another, what, 300 or so people coming through. And they should now be able to bring resources from further up north down here, and that should be quite helpful for us, I think, in that we, you know, we have all those untapped resources. I'm calling them untapped, but, you know, they're relatively untapped, not completely. Might as well bring those resources down and use them over here, right? Now, over here, I do wonder if I should add yet another house, because it seems as though this one will fill up pretty soon as well. And that's what I'm concerned about. What are you waiting for? You are trying to get to the small customs house, but you have nothing on you. So get back. In fact, you know, we can stop exporting bricks now that we have all this construction going. So let's go ahead and send you back to the depot. Don't need to ship bricks out anymore. And I believe similar situation here where you're shipping bricks out. Yeah, no need to do that anymore. Back to the depot. We'll keep them in reserve because we don't have to get rid of them completely. We'll keep them in reserve. And how's our crop situation looking? Pretty good. Excellent. Now that we're taking the surplus at those fields away, we're good. Why are you stuck here? Why are you stuck here? Okay. I'm wondering what's going on. So check everything except for crops and uranium waste, I guess. Come on. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. Okay, can we go that way? What's up? Why are you doing this? What if I tell you to go to the depot? Okay, you'll release fine. Let's cancel that. Now if I send you to the border. Let's see if that works. Not sure why I got stuck there, but that's a problem. That this thing needs to work. Thankfully, our train tracks are all done as well, so that's, you know, we can always use trains instead, but we spent a lot on this ship. And it better work. It better work. Actually, saying the word ship reminds me. So it was pointed out to me in the comments exactly what the distribution offices do. Sounds pretty interesting. Sounds like they are, they're similar to forklifts or forklift garages where they keep an eye on multiple places where resources are running low, and then they make sure those resources get covered. Like if resources drop below a certain amount, they'll take care of that. Sounds a little bit like anathema to what the game, one of the core aspects of the game, which is like managing your shipping lines. That's why the word ship reminded me, shipping lines. Because like, you know, when we went in and we said, okay, these vehicles have to do, okay, thank you, tooltip. Like these vehicles have to go here and there and all that. That, to me, that felt like a very core part of the game. So we'll get a distribution office down just to see exactly how it works. But it does feel a little strange to me, and it sounds like to some of you in the comments as well. Now, what's the deal here? The train has arrived. It is dropping off stuff. You're dropping off stuff too. Okay, well, why don't you drop everything off? Hold on. Okay, because you drop things off here first, and then you go the customs office. Okay, cool. Cool. And we do have some steel there as well. And the ship looks like it's not having any issues right now. You know what? Let's not do an export run, because we are running low on stuff. So let's head to the cargo harbor, pick up some of that steel and stuff. Hang on. I said go here. Game, what are you doing? What are you doing, game? Maybe after it crosses the bridge, I need to keep an eye on that. That's making me a little nervous that the ship is acting up so much. Oh, and looks like the construction offices are sending their their very best down south. It's a long way to go, but it's worth it. And you know what? We actually have another construction office down here, but this one would have to go all the way up there to pick up resources and then go all the way down south. So I might actually get rid of this construction office and repurpose all of its vehicles to go elsewhere. All right, now that you're past the bridge, let's go ahead and see if we can't send you here instead. Nope. All right, game, what are you doing to me? Weird. I just had to set its Home Depot and then unset it. No, why are you looping around? What are you doing? I'm so utterly confused about this ship. All right, we'll leave it be for now. We'll leave it be for now. All right, we're looking over here. Just got boards. We need bricks. We need steel. Wow, we use those resources up really fast, eh? Let's double speed it. These resources, at least we still have them. What's up with you? Why are you not rolling out? This I need to figure out. We should be able to pick stuff up. No problem. Open storage factory. Hang on, let me... Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, yeah. All these road cargo stations, yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Concrete plant can't produce concrete. Okay, let's see if fixing that solves our problem. So, first of all, our roads, one way. Let's see if this actually works. So, right side driving, right? So, this side goes that way. How do I know? Ah, there we go, okay. I was like, hang on, it's not a click, it's a click and drag. So over here, for one way, this way, that truck's breaking the law. All right, keep going one way. I'm hoping this will make things look neater. Hopefully it's not going to break everything. I have a feeling it might break some things. As long as it doesn't break everything. Go one way. Keep you going over to here. Going even further, because again, the center is still a two-way, right? So that's our one-way there. Then we've got our one-way over here. This will hopefully go in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like the direction you drag is the direction it goes. Great. Intuitive. I wasn't sure. I know it sounds obvious, but you never know sometimes. Okay, there we go. There we go. So this should allow for heavier traffic flow. There's still some spots that need building, eh? Oh, what's the deal here? How does a vehicle get to here? You have to go. You have to loop around here. Okay, that's not too bad. There's 2 loops to get you onto this side. Just like a real, major road. It's a common thing. Common thing. I decided I want to make one way. Okay, let's just pay for this road, honestly. How long are we going to wait for this road to get done? It's 449. It's not that bad. Okay, and then this continues up this way, and further up this way. Over to here, and beyond, over. And we're going to get you done as well. Much as I didn't want to, it's just kind of been sitting there for so long, it's kind of silly. There we go. And that is that. Cool. So we've got our 2 one-ways. And of course the roads in the middle, which we can upgrade. And I think I would auto-build their upgrades as well. I don't want to have these dirt roads littering my streets, so to speak. Go ahead and make them asphalt roads. Activate auto-build. We've got to remember to deactivate it, though. Here and here. Interesting. Interesting shape it takes. Interesting, good. Like I don't hate it. I know it sounds like I hated it, but I don't. Interesting is one of those words. It's just like interesting. What do you mean interesting? Interesting good, interesting bad. Interesting fine. All right, neat. It's just nice to see the traffic have a flow to it. And if the vehicles all stay on either side and the autobus or the trolley bus, what's it called? The trolley bus goes down the middle, then it'll look exactly as intended. All right, so now it's time, as this gets completed. Nice. Oh, look at the work being done here. Very nice. So those are all the road cranes from up north, eh? Where are tower cranes? Construction offices here should be working on this as well. Anyway, I'm letting myself get distracted. Let's go ahead and purchase our first trolley bus. Now the thing is, here's what throws me off. These things are slow and small. It's like, why would you buy them? Why would you have them? Are they? I guess they're cheap. I guess. So let's buy a pair. Money's looking good again, so that's good. Let's buy a pair of these, right? And now we're going to develop a new line for them. So we go to new stop. If I go to set line, I can create a new line. Yes. And I would call this line, well, hold on. First of all, it's time to put down the name of this spot finally. We're finally getting to this meticulous stage. This name suggestion came in a long time ago. I immediately loved it. But you know, I've seen more name suggestions since then. I've thrown out the ask for more name suggestions since then as well. But ultimately, this one's gonna stick just because it'll forever be a memory. Now the question is, where do I put it? Perhaps right in the middle over here, I think makes most sense for it. Sorry. Yeah, I think so. We can always put it somewhere else afterwards, right? This... Oh yeah, it does actually note down the date as well. This is... Uprising Grad. Because of all the skyscrapers. The first part of our nation to feature these giant structures. Uprising Grad. Nice to see the lights turn on just as I say that. The game didn't want it to look like too much of a failure. Too bad the sunset though. But yeah, there you have it. So now the reason I got distracted by that is because what I want to do is I want to have this be called well, that's fine. So the stop doesn't need a name, but the line I think probably should have one. So set line, new line, rename the line, Uprising Grad to Power for now, right? We'll mess around with it later. And the stop will be from here down to here. Now the next thing we need is schedules for this thing. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? If we can start setting schedules. Over here you're going to load. Oh, interesting. Can I not give details? Interesting. So that's something that needs to happen here, is that I need to be able to specify what's being picked up and dropped off. Right. Well, let's go ahead and see. So we've got you selected. Set line. Custom lines. There we go. Uprising Grad to Power. Yeah, and then over here I still... Okay, I guess that makes sense that you can do it per vehicle, but I'd rather it be both. Like per vehicle, but also as a part of the line. Because otherwise I have to kind of do it twice, don't I? I have to set line, custom lines, Uprising Grad Power. Yeah, and then I have to reset it again. It's still more convenient than it used to be, but could be better. Could be better, I think. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Let's launch our first one. Off you go. Slow it down. And when we launch the second one, we'll follow it. Got to commemorate the first trips, right? And look at that U-turn over there. You managed to come through all right. Good stuff. You know what I could do over here? Nah, I don't think I will. Just waiting for this thing to get far enough along. Look at that. Look at this guy. Of course, it's someone in a private vehicle doing whatever they please. But hang on now. Hold on. They're actually going... Oh, this is great. They're actually going to the parking lot down over here. Okay, so hold on. So if you start... Wait, hold on. So it works then. So people will drive from up over here down to here. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? They've changed... they've changed something here, right? This is... Because I remember reachable parking lots used to only be this, but they've definitely extended that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, hold on. How far have they extended it? Can we go further up? It's got to be a parking lot, though. That's dope. All right, that's awesome. Okay. No more time to waste. I believe our trolley bus is right around there. Okay, cool. And that's when I want to start you. I want them to be on alternating paths, and hopefully if there are no traffic jams, then we should be fine. All right, let's go ahead and watch this beautiful, beautiful trolley bus. Trolley bus, right? On its way. There we go. Look at the sparking as well. This is nice. Construction vehicles are on their way out. That's good. Oh no, those aren't construction vehicles. Those are, oh god. Those are vehicles, bringing goods. This is cool. And you know, I mean, it's not too slow. That fully loaded truck is moving a bit faster than us though, so I don't know how I feel about that. And of course, these stops we're excluding for now. They don't matter right now. They will eventually when we're picking up more people. It's, we were just planning ahead when we put them down. Oh, and here we go. Here we go, about to cross paths for the first time. Beautiful. I'm so happy. Oh, look at that building. Look at that hovering section of that building. Advanced Soviet Republic construction methods. Note, it is a mod building, so a little bit of jankiness is to be expected. All right, let's see. This is a pretty neat trip. This is a pretty neat trip. All right, over to the trolley bus to pick up some workers. These guys are running late for work. Come on, get here. Oh, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna catch this? No, nope. We didn't even pick everybody up. What happened there? 12 workers picked up. Everybody else is, I guess there were passengers and students. Students do need to get taken to the university, but this is too far away. We're going to have to add a university at Uprising Grad, of course, to have some uprising grades. Or uprising grads, like graduates. Okay, so now, from here, when people get dropped off, we need to make sure they go where we need them to go. Right, we still have this bus bringing people over directly to the power plant, and I think that's fine. We need to make sure there's a constant supply of power. But the concrete plant and this construction office, honestly, not working is a bit of a problem. Okay, let's assign a different construction to it, just to see if I do that. That worries me. Stop that. Okay, why aren't you able to get to the big cableway station? Why aren't you able to get down here? I've got a road connection. You know, we could try... we can't put a road down over here. I was gonna say we could try to build a road over here for now. We still could try. Just to have our construction vehicles have an alternate path that doesn't use the bridge. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it work. Carving through the mountain temporarily. How's that for an investment? How's that for an investment? This should be fine though. There we go. No, you're not liking this. I'm not liking the fact that those vehicles aren't coming down. That's a problem. I hope it's not because they have to go through a tunnel or something silly like that, because that's a serious problem. Come on, okay. Let me connect these roads. Level height from center. There we go. That'll hopefully do the trick. Oh, oh! Thank God I noticed with this. Thank God I didn't auto build a huge section of road or track or something. That would have been bad. Oh man, that would have been really bad. Okay, come on now. Flatten all this out. Too steep of an incline. What are you talking about? We've done worse. There we go. Cars will make it. The trucks will make it, I mean. Continue our way down over here. And we don't even know if this is going to work. We don't even know if this is going to work, right? So, some other infrastructure's in the way. Of course it is. Because we've got the connection over here. Can I bring you down? I need to have a connection to that central road. I mean, geez, this is an exercise in futility. It feels like. All right, cancel you, cancel you. I need to sort this out. What else will it not build? What else will it not build? So you come through here. Roads. What about this? Will you build this? I said, will you build this? No. No movement. I know why. I just realized I know why. No? Oh, what? I was like, it's gotta be this. It's not. Alright, that's even more concerning. I thought I'd suspended the construction and so it wasn't working. Okay, this, So anything on this side of the tunnel is fine. Anything on the other side of the tunnel is not. Is what I'm seeing so far. Let's see, what do you need over here? So it's already got some gravel. Oh, it needs concrete. It only needs concrete next. No wonder it can't work there. Okay. So, but then why wouldn't you work here? Because it only needs concrete. Okay, so it is very much the concrete's fault. Fair enough, game. You win this round. You win this round. I should have checked that first. All right, we'll give it a couple of assignments, and that way when materials are low, at least it'll do something or the other. Fair enough, fair enough. So we really do have to get the concrete going, eh? Workers are arriving now. Missing cement. Right. We're going to buy cement over here. Again, we can eventually get a cement silo. But for now, we're just going to buy cement. Or I could import cement. Like, sorry, drive it down rather than spend money for it. Because we've got plenty of cement that we're buying up over here anyway. Though we do now have the cement plant. But this needs coal. Okay. Bit of a loop over here. Fine. You know what? To make life easier for now, we're going to go ahead and import cement directly into this concrete plant. Just a little bit. Yes, it's going to cost us, but it's fine. Because the plan is once this whole network is done, we're going to, let's see, coal comes down here, but it also goes down here. So what we might do is make an aggregate storage on this side as well and have vehicles pick it up and ship the coal all the way up to here so that we can produce cement up there and then ship it all the way back down. Wow, that's wasteful. Alternatively, we have a cement plant over here, but I don't want this to be an industrial zone is the thing, right? I don't want this to be industrial. Yeah, it's not about, yeah, because pollution and stuff matters too, so fine. We will do that journey up to Zavodsk. Other option is, of course, to produce cement right next to the coal over here. We're bringing gravel down anyway. We could ship it from here to there, produce cement here, and then distribute it from there up and around. Cool. Where is this fire? That should be easily taken care of. We've got plenty of fire trucks up over here. Actually, I want to see the construction offices here. They should be working pretty hard. 77% complete. All the way down over here. Yep. Getting there. It's getting there. Very cool. And then what's up with you? Yeah, you're working on 2 of them. That's good. And what is up with you? 29 workers. That honestly doesn't feel like nearly enough. They work so slow when there's not, you know, when they're not full of workers. Could add another bus. I could add another house, actually, is what I'm thinking is more important. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get another modded residential spot for 160. Or was it 96? 128. 160, there we go. Yeah, we'll put you down like so. We'll have another ring, basically. We'll have to start taking these people's needs into consideration as well. Right now they can only get to the bus stop, but can they get to all the sports and stuff? I could actually put this down over here. This could be interesting. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. This could be interesting. I could put you down over here, I think. We're not auto building. Good. Try that, right? And then let's get our footpath. Like so. Like so. Connect you, and then connect you. Oh. Of course it can't go straight down. We can do... Nope, can't do that. Oh, come on, game. Would've looked so pretty. Would've looked so pretty. Fine, I'll take that. I'll have to accept that. We can double that over. Like have another one over here and have the footpaths go out. Because from here you should be able to reach everything. Almost. Almost everything. Can you not get to the store from here? Yeah, they can't get to the store from there. So that's a problem. Unless I make this connection. Oh no, okay, looks like we can get to the store. My bad. My bad. Let's cancel that. Misread that. Yeah, see that 363 is the store, I think. I was like, why are people going to the refrigeration? Anyway, we'll get this built. A lot of these guys have already volunteered themselves, so that's good. And of course, there's workers nearby as well who are heading right over. Hopefully, we can get more workers down from up north and work on that rail construction. Now, what's the deal here? Look at that slowdown. Where are you headed? The coal mine. Okay, cool. We've got trucks that could have carried them over. I don't know why they didn't. Looks like we're good here as well. All right, finally some progress. Concrete's been delivered. Now the question is, where are you picking up workers? Where are you picking up workers? Uprising Grad, trolley bus stop. Yeah, we need a lot more workers down here. Well, this is almost done. Is this one seeing progress as well? Not yet. Let's work on that one as well. We need to bring workers down here, and we'll double speed it as well. Go ahead and assign you, right? Get you working on this building as well, and I might need to add another parking lot over there too. Again, vehicles. Cars. I don't want to buy cars really. I'd like to produce them myself. But once we get them, it's cool to see just how far cars can reach now. Because I'm pretty sure in the previous version, they could not go so far. Fairly certain. Fairly certain. Now, let's go ahead and double speed it. And take a look at our nation at work, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade some of these roads, actually. Auto build them. Just to get these done, right? Get people moving a little bit faster. These are essential roads. There we go. There we go, and there we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now the question becomes, if people can drive that far, can I tell them, no, I can't tell them to work that far. That's too bad. What about from a parking lot? Can I tell you where to go to work? I cannot. Fair enough. There's a parking lot up over here as well. And it is, yes, a drive-through, so that's good. Stuff's being dropped off. Concrete is being produced. Well, you know, as much as it can be. Now, why are these vehicles not picking concrete up? Because none of the construction sites here need any more concrete. Fair enough. Looks like we've got some mechanisms down here working, so that's good. Excavating away. It's begun, folks. It's begun. Wow, lots of progress today, actually. A good, start to the 90s episodes, I would say. Not the era, but the episodes. The construction vehicles and the buses are using the central path. That's okay. I'm surprised they don't use the two-way to get to here. Well, actually, I guess that's what they are doing. Very well. Yeah, all right. It's neat to see. We need more workers up over here. The thing is that these guys, they're not assigned anywhere, so they kind of go wherever they think they're needed, which I'm fine with for now because it seems to be working quite well. So I'm fine with that for now. All right, good stuff down here. Let me just check up on our steel and whatnot. Bricks are here, no steel though. Why not? Why no steel? Where's our ship? Getting stuck again. This is a problem. This is a serious problem. This is a serious problem. I have to tell it to go to the depot and then cancel that. I mean, thankfully we're making enough money with other things, but that's not very good. We're topped up on clothes over here. I guess I could use cars to get them out, but I'd like to be using the ship that I bought specifically for exports, for the purpose of exports. Here you're loading up on mechanical components. What's the deal over here? Look at that. We've got 226 tons of steel and 260 tons of bricks just sitting there looking pretty, not doing anything. Come on, get to work. I want you to go to the cargo harbor and I want you to load 100%. Or fine, let's go to 50% because 100% means it waits until it is 100% loaded. I'm going to say 50%. Oh, that's still almost 800 tons of steel. So fine. Fine. 20%. 20%. Old past PartyElite knew what he was doing better than present PartyElite. Present PartyElite thought he knew what he was doing. We're good though. Look at that. All right, we got a bus coming through with 2 workers. Nice. They're going to get to work on the cableway station. It's just nice to see activity on this side of the mountain. And it's nice to know why this isn't working. I saw some of y'all speculating in the comments as well, but it occurred to me, yeah, the only thing they needed to ship was the only thing they couldn't. So what else is there to do? So as this is happening, I'm going to be planning out our oil production, because that's another big one. Oil is required. So oil is a big money maker. In fact, if we take a look at our pricing list over here, fuel 328, oil 102, and where's bitumen? Where are you, baby? There you are, 522. The thing is, like, these numbers are somewhat small, but from my understanding, the rate of production is quite high. So even though the individual per ton number is small, the amount you ship out per step is huge. So that'll be good. And actually, you know what? As we're in October now, let's do a quick review of this year's imports versus last year's imports and how we did there. Iron ore obviously is the big one. Last year, 1.3 million. This year, it'll probably be 1.3. Iron went from 422. Again, I'm looking at cost versus 3. So we've made a positive difference there, because as long as we end up at less than 100 at 1.3 less than 1.3 million on the iron ore, we've made a positive change. What else have we got? Oil is still coming through, obviously. Gravel. Why have we not stopped the import of food? Oh, you know what? That must have just been at the beginning of the year. But last year, we imported 27K. This year, no food. Good. What else have we stopped? Crops at 62. Last year, 443. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mechanical components, unfortunately, for when we pay for the building of what are they called? Conveyor belts and stuff like that. Pretty good though. Meat, food, clothes. Yeah, that's excellent. No meat, no clothes, minimal food from like January or whatever it was when I initially had this idea of shutting down some of these imports. That's great. Oh, that feels really good. And crops as well. Again, a little bit of import happening here. I wonder what that's from. Oh, you know what? It must be... Hang on, no. How much do we have here? We have a lot. Must have been a shortage for some reason. I don't think any of these guys are buying. And they're topped up too, so they won't be buying anytime soon. Everything here is topped up. That's kind of ridiculous. Everything here. We have more crops than we know what to do with, which is a good problem to have, I suppose. We're starting to load up on plastics as well now, it seems, because chemicals are getting backed up because our fabric factory is topped up on fabric because our clothes factory, what's up with them? They're just not working quickly enough, I guess. Fair enough. But that's good. We're getting some plastics over here. All right, cool. Not going to complain about that. What else have we changed? What else have we changed fundamentally? It is pretty neat to see that we no longer list clothes, meat, and food as like barely, right? And crops have reduced so significantly as well. That's, it feels good, man. Feels good. Now this year's been an expensive year still. Last year we made a lot of money. This year, oof. Oh, right. The problem has been the shipping issues we've been having. We haven't made as many exports. You'll see this year our expenses, our expenses have been a bit higher as well. We've also bought more vehicles, for example. But our earnings are a lot shorter. See, we're short by about 3 million, and that's about reflected appropriately in the numbers. Ah, God, this game. The level of detail it goes into is just, I love it. Oh yeah, cranes are working. These cranes that are almost as tall as some of these mountains over here. That's wild. I wish I could angle the camera higher. Just to get like a nice, you know, worm's eye view kind of thing. That's great. That's great. That feels real special. Finally, across the mountains and seeing some serious progress over here. All right, had to take a moment there. Had to take a moment. Yeah, okay, so we're good over here. How about our trolley bus? So it's obviously dropping people off all right. Right, one worker. See, that's the thing that needs to be solved. And this also is kind of messy, I'm not gonna lie. I might want to clean this up. I definitely want to clean this up. This is really messy. I don't like it. Turn off auto build for a second here. Hope I don't break everything. Right. There we go. That'll be a lot neater. That'll be a lot neater. Commission your construction. We'll pay for you, and we'll make it a one-way right away. There we go. That should be a lot smoother as it like goes in and then in over here. And actually, you know what? This should be like so. I just want to see how it interacts because that's actually might not be perfect either. So they'll have to do that and then still loop around, I think. So we need to figure this out. I might need to make this loop a little bit bigger. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I don't think I can delete the road over here. That wasn't too bad, though. That was a lot better than it having to go down, loop up, and then loop around again. So I'm happier with that. Just need to see it working smoothly. 6 workers in U. I mean, we definitely need to get more workers down here. But we've known that. And yeah, we can see the little lance move. You can see the lance move. Get to work. Power has stopped being a problem. That's excellent. That's excellent. Now the thing is, we actually don't need that many more workers down here until some of this stuff is done. So maybe this was a little premature. We're fine. Do I want to get work going on over here? No, I don't. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to do the coal mines first. And over here, what are these looking like? There we go. Topped up construction sites. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. These things take forever, though. And they eat a lot of resources. Eat a lot of... 12,000 work days? I might just pay for these. Yeah, they're 500,000 each, but they'll never get done. Y'all let me know in the comments. Should I just pay for these tunnels? Because I genuinely, I don't think they'll ever get done in our lifetimes. And then we can continue to construct the tracks down over here and over, right? There's still a lot of track to be laid. and we'll never get to it at this rate. So y'all let me know in the comments, what do you think? I think we should pay for it. As much as I want to pay for as little as possible as we've made progress, I think this is one of those things that need paying for. Maybe we wait until next year, start ourselves at a 1 million deficit next year, but I think we should definitely pay for that. Oh, this part of the world is coming together. I mean, geez. And what's up over here? Is this thing almost done? This is almost done. So we'll be able to bring another 160 people down. Brickstonia continues to grow, and in fact, I mean, some people from Brickstonia might actually work at the car factories and whatnot. It is right here. Oh, by the way, those of you that were mentioning that the space for vehicles is unnecessary because the vehicle production line can store them. I know, but the issue is that there's no train connection, and I want to have a train connection for when we export vehicles either down to Molna, which is far away, or a train connection, you know, up and to, I don't know, we might go past here, just north of Brickstonia, or south of Brickstonia rather, along the mountains to connect to the tracks over here and bring the vehicles, I don't know, somewhere up over here or something. We'll need to figure that out. I'm actually wondering if I want more stuff up here as well now. Unable to participate in sports or enjoy culture. Same thing, sports, culture, pub. You weren't able to get clothes, meat, and food. Hang on. Maybe it's time to experiment with the distribution offices. Because we have plenty of food, I can tell you that much. We got 56 tons of food there. Yeah, you've got to be pulling... Surely you're pulling food just as you need it. I would expect it to stay topped up, is what I'd prefer to see. But this is fine. Ooh, another new vehicle type available. Don't tell me you're a faster... No, that's a tram, okay. I was like, don't tell me I just got a faster trolley bus. Why does it always teleport me down here? Ooh, what's the problem here? You're out of fuel. What has been going on with this thing? You're able to refuel here. So why didn't you? And up over here, I assume you can't refuel. You can. Buildings without power supply. I guess we need power to get fuel going. Oh, they've changed these icons. Almost certainly they've changed these icons. I guess I could nudge this over a little bit. Oh, that's a switch. Where's the power? Over here. You go down that way. Okay, you go down this way. There's one. Right. Well, hang on. Let's see if we can't bring it back over here. I don't know why it wouldn't refuel at its first stop. Even when it runs out of fuel, it'll still move just very slowly over. This grain storage was not topped up. Why is the ship having so many issues? It's becoming a bit of a problem. Becoming a bit of a problem. Again, thankfully we still have our trains running exports, but these guys are all moving smoothly. Yeah, looks like we're going all right. Oh, no. No, we are not. There's another issue is that gravel is, I think, topped up down over here, and those trains are still running, though. Gravel's basically topped up over here. Interesting. Well, it's a good thing we're shipping it south, I guess. But where is you? Okay, you're stuck here. This train is still loading up. I'm guessing our steel train is currently dealing with steel. Maybe exporting it. Where are you? Oh yeah, that's our steel train. Making its way back. Over to the steel mill now. Alright, cool. So that should leave this area clear. It looks like a jam, but it's not so much a jam as it is a wait period, I guess. It looks like nothing in the dark, but there we go. So yeah, it's able to come through. I was just a little overzealous in trying to fix something that wasn't even a problem, I guess. Alright, looking like a lot of these constructions are going to get done soon. Even at double speed, they take so very long. Oh, is this all? This is almost done. This is almost done. The first thing to get built over here is a coal mine. Pretty fitting, actually, considering what our playthrough kind of started with. You know, the coal power plant. It really does harken back to the beginnings of this glorious nation. I like it. It's got a bit of symbolism to it. Unintentional. It was not, you know, planned as much as I wish I could say I totally planned it. But I do like the symbolism it offers us. Like a rebirth, almost. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, what's the deal over here, though? Cableway station is seeing some work get done. And again, this thing's picking up workers up over here. So I guess we do need the workers. Fair enough. Get these bad boys and girls done, shall we? We need some prefab panels. Oh, that's another thing that I should have stopped importing, right? I haven't been importing prefab panels at all this year. Or maybe a little bit. Oh yeah, not at all. Last year, we imported how much? Did we seriously stop last year? Fair enough. But this year we also did not import any. So that, you know, feels good. Now, do we have any prefab panels is the question. We don't. Where's my vehicle that brings prefab panels down? Why aren't you working? Over here, up here. Now again, are we stuck here or are we just waiting? I think we're just waiting. You're loading up on prefab panels, good. And then when you come back, you'll go down that way, right? Yes. So that's where my vehicle with the prefab panels is. Yeah, we're starting to see the stress points. Because like when this was built, it wasn't intended to supply all these products so far down south as well as up in this area. But now it has to, right? Yeah. See, we're not suffering any blockages or anything right now. Just a matter of timings. You're gonna stop there for aggregate. You're gonna stop here because you're waiting for this one to come through. There we go. Cool. And this, I mean, maybe this should have been gravel as well as prefab panels as well, considering the circumstances down south over here. I almost wonder if I shouldn't have those trains. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll have them wait until they're unloaded. Because that way, no, because one of them brings prefab panels as well. So this one, I'm going to have it wait until unloaded. And that way we don't have the, you know, we don't have this train going until at least it's empty. At least until it's empty. There's our prefab panels coming through. Yep, good, you're free. Okay, good. Just nice to see it all working smoothly. In you come. And off they go. They're gonna get picked up like right away. Oh, good stuff, okay. So one shipment is about 60-something tons, which is just about enough to finish the construction of one of those vehicles, right? Not vehicles, sorry, one of those buildings. We have so much gravel. I need to, like, export it or something. Sorry, I was going to look up over here. I really want these to get done. I really want these to get done. Yeah, okay. Prefab panels are being brought over as well, so that's good. And workers, I assume a lot of people from here are just crossing over. Ooh, unable to get clothes. Unable to visit the hospital. That's interesting. So clothes we should have more than enough of. And you should very much be able to walk to the store. Yes. The hospital. Now that's an interesting problem because that's the fire station. That's the hospital. The hospital. Do you need to be within walking distance of the hospital? I mean, I suppose... Oh, hang on. I just realized. Whoa! No way. Oh, that's awesome. They've added an overlay of how far they can service. That's pretty cool. Now, walking distance is for workers. Can these guys walk down to the hospital? They can't. But we do have the parking garage there. Which is just not bringing enough people over quickly enough. This is also being built. Oh man, there's a lot being built. And they actually take a lot more than just 60 tons of prefab panels. That's just what I saw left over here. Okay, so this needs to get done to, yeah, supply here. This needs to get done to supply up there. All right, all right. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, this is also quite the sight. Quite the sight. Folks, this is where we're calling it a session, though. Hope you enjoyed this one. We certainly saw a lot of progress, I would say. We solved some of the issues we were having. We managed to get our construction across the mountain starting. We managed to fix up some of the resource supply issues we were having as well. The ship is causing me some concern. Hopefully we'll be able to solve that sooner rather than later as well. But yeah, it's really cool to see the construction across the mountain finally begin. Finally tapping into some of the other rich resources that our nation is able to provide us. Look at that. Wild. Absolutely wild. All right, folks, this is where we're calling it, though. 7.7 million, so money's coming back in the bank. We're going to be in 1986 next session. And we'll do a little bit of comparing as well to yes. Oh, hey, whoa, would you look at that? Oh, wait, no, that's this month. This year is still very much a negative. I was like, wow, we've made money somehow. We recovered from the deficit. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. But let's go ahead and keep an eye on our import of resources. Let's try and figure out what else we can cut off. I don't want to see any crops imported next year. Hopefully we won't have to, but if our ship keeps acting up, we might. I don't want to see any... I mean, steel mechanical components, that happens when we build, but we're getting there. We're going to start cutting off food, obviously. We're hopefully going to get access to oil sometime in our next year, and that'll be something we can cut off as well, and as a result, we'll be able to cut off fuel. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, folks. Well, if you enjoyed, and again, if you'd like to see the series continue, let me know. Leave those likes and comments, folks. It makes a massive difference. You know what else is massive? My thanks to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting this channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.